As Warren Buffett famously once said, the time to take action is when others are most fearful. Take control today, buyers. Take action, bid with confidence. For great homes like these, great marketplaces like these, are few and far between. Well, a very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. By way of introduction, there is a great selection of the Buxton Real Estate team here today. Matthew Young is my name, and as your auctioneer, be it with any questions or queries you might have, don't hesitate to ask, be it now or throughout the bidding process. So to the format of today's auction, I take you, for your clarity and confidence, I am going to highlight for you the title particulars, note the important information that's contained within the vendor statement, clarify the terms in which we're selling by today, read through the auction regulations governing today's proceedings, and then look forward to encouraging your competitive bidding. So the property buyers that we as estate agents were able to offer for your competition today, it is described in the attached copy of title, volume 10848, folio 481, inclusive of also volume 4364, folio 671, describing the land and the opportunity as you've seen it before me as number 15 Fairfield Avenue in Camberwell. And as you'd expect, buyers, all fixed floor coverings, electric lighting, electric window furnishings and electric light fittings are all inclusive in today's sale. We don't charge you any more for them. So the way you've seen it today is the way in which you're going to settle upon it. We do encourage you to do a final inspection just to make sure the home's presented to you as it has been done today at same first-class fashion. Now, the vendor statement today, that has been prepared in accordance with the Section 32 of the Sale of Land Act. It does contain a certificate of title. It identifies, all importantly, that it is a residential one zone. All of the other relevant certificates, they have been provided within the documentation today. And for your note today, outgoings don't exceed $4,000 on a per annum basis. Now, we are going to be selling here today for a price, well, that's to be determined very shortly. We look forward to your competitive bidding. We're going to encourage your competitive bidding, but why wouldn't we? It's a great home. We seek the customary 10% deposit on the fall of the hammer today, with the balance in 60 days. Now, the auction rules, the Sale of Land Regulations 2005, they do read as follows. The auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules and any other additional conditions that were made available for inspection before the start of today's auction. The auction rules prohibit an auctioneer from accepting bids or offers for a property after the property has been knocked down to the successful bidder. The vendors do have a reserve price, and as the auctioneer, I will indicate all bidders upon request. The law prohibits false bids. It prohibits major disruptions by bidders and prohibits bidders attempting to prevent others from bidding. It does provide fines for that conduct. The rules do permit vendor bids. The words during the auction do indicate I'm making a bid on behalf of the vendor are vendor bid, and by law, only I as the auctioneer can make a vendor bid. And furthermore, buyers, as the auctioneer, I may refuse any bid, I may determine the amount in which it shall be advanced, and I may, if there is any dispute concerning any bid, I may resubmit the property at the last undisputed bid. So that, ladies and gentlemen, buyers amongst you, is the contract of sale today, the regulations that I read through. Are there any questions?
Yes, Mr. Auctioneer, I have a question. I have a friend who's currently travelling from South Africa to immigrate to Australia. They're on their way over here at the moment. And I just want to know whether I can bid. I've noticed there's a special condition number 14. What would you suggest?
You would need to have made your own investigations there, madam. If you do sign the contracts today, it is going to be your responsibility of obviously the property to purchase, and therefore if you can or can't transfer the property into their name. So bid accordingly today that if you do sign the contract, you are responsible for it. So built in the 1920s, at the same time that the Rivoli Theatre first opened its doors, but in its original location, if you didn't know, which was on Burke Road, not where it resides today. This very striking Californian bungalow is truly one to be admired, for its construction is grand, features breathtaking, livability simply first class. With the desirable north-facing rear garden, you can entertain in style. Retreat to the sitting room, get away from family as they run from the pool outside the garden area and run back and forth to the rumpus room. You're going to be able to rest comfortably at night with all the 5 bedrooms and need never worry the next day about having to time your shower in the morning, for there are 3 bathrooms. You're going to rest assured you're going to live comfortably knowing that you've invested wisely, for there are the highest quality of schooling and education immediately nearby. Camberwell Junction, Camberwell Market, train, tram, Monash Freeway reinforce to you what a wise purchasing decision this is. But as for its ability to have stood the test of time, that should be truly admired today, guys. for the fact that it's passed through a recession, for the fact that it's passed through the GFC of only a couple of years ago, and it stands before us today proving that time and time again, quality properties, quality locations remain resilient. So I finish with this, buyers. It's not action today that is costly, but it's inaction that will cost. So your purchasing decision today is wise. So take control, take action, and most importantly, bid with confidence. So I look to you now then for an opening bidder offer. We've been expecting and marketing to you a price of in excess of 1.7 million. So do I see an opening bid at 1.7 now or higher? So an opening bid, buyers, 1.7 or more. Happy to get started with the bid, we'll bid if needed. Well, 1.7, buyers are very conservative, realistic start. Then on behalf of the vendors, I'll place that bid at 1.7 now, and I'd encourage 50 in the rise if you will.
20,000.
Would you come with me for 50, sir?
20,000.
Is there any use arguing with you?
No use.
Done, I'll take you 20. At 1.720, it's in. Let's go north of there. Would you like to round me out to 50? At 1.720 is the bid now, buyers. Round me out to 1.750 if you will. If you will. Another 20, 1.740. At 1.7460, sir, if you will.
Can I put a bid in 5?
Would you go 20, madam? We're at 1.740. How's 20 sound?
1,750.
1.750, and madam, you're still looking at 20. To you, sir, again, at 1,750. I'll take you 10, madam. Welcome in at 760. At 1.76, 70, sir. At 760. 710, 770, sir. Go.
Oh, my God.
No, 765. Madam?
Has it been bidding?
I don't know. At 1.765. At 1,765. Can't retract it, sir. We're moving forward. We're not in a position to sell anyway, sir. So to you at the moment, you've got the first right to negotiate with us. At 1,765 the bid, sir, from earlier 5, if you will now, or 10, step it back up a notch. At 1,765.
Get on with this 10,000.
775. At 1,775.
5.
Now. At 80 now. At 80 is the bid, sir. Go 10 again if you will. That's time of calling. 1,785, sir. Well done to you. 1,785. Would you go 90, sir? 1,785. Go 90 if you will.
Round you up to 1 point. Yep, the 9.
9. 1.9. 1,790. At 1,790, sir.
I've got a question. That's right. I know it's late.
Never too late.
The
1,795.
second story is actually built on an existing sewer that services this property and the neighbours. So what happens if that collapses or gets lost?
You are responsible, sir. There is a permit to be able to build over that sewage line, or the sewer line that's there now. You are responsible for the dwelling in which you've built over. So within your boundary, you are responsible. Very rare occasions. 1,790 now with you, sir. Confirm you bid it in at 1,790. It's done. Go 5, sir. At 1,795. I don't seem to be winning any of these battles today. I should just accept them and keep moving. At 1,792, would you round me out at 795?
3.
At 795, it's rounded out. 798. 1,798,000.
93.
98. 798 is 81. At 81 is the bid. 1,781.
Round you up to 1.810, mate.
1.810. 1,810. At 1,810. 1,815. At 1,815. 20, sir. Got you now 20. At 1,820 is the bid.
Make it 10,000.
830.
10,000.
40. 1,840. Never say no to a lady, sir, just agree. 1,840. At 1,845. 1,845. Well done to you, sir. Got your nose in front, madam. How do you say it again? 1,845 is the bid. So either of you go together, bid together. Bid harmlessly. 1,845. First time of calling at 1,845. Second time of calling now, 50. 1,850. At 1,850, come straight back in at 5, sir. 1,850, 55.
Give you 2.5.
Well done. 1,850, 1,850, 2.5. At 1,852.5, 52.5 is the bid. Go 2.5, sir. 55, 52.5 is the bid here. 54.5. What do you say, sir? 1,850.
Give you a half.
55. 1,855, we're there. First time of calling buys, 1,855. Second, third, final call, we done. Finished. 1,855.5, 55.5. What do you say, sir? Would you go a half again?
No.
1,855.5. 1,856.5. 1,856,500. So you, madam, you're just about to buy 1,856,500. Would you go a half again? No. First time of calling 1,856,500. It's price that you paid, but it's value you received tomorrow, sir. First time of calling 1,856,500. Second time of calling 1,856,500. How do you feel? There's encouragement to call it down, and we're going to give it away. 1,856,500. Sir, how does this sound? If you bid now and they bid again, it hasn't cost you anything. 1,856,500. Are we done? Finished. Silent. First. Second. Third. Definitely done. Selling. Definitely done. 56,500. Madam looks incredibly good. Selling. Selling. So that's another very successful Buxton Estate Agents auction. May you all have a very safe and enjoyable weekend. To our purchasers, welcome to the neighbourhood. To our underbidders, the Buxton Real Estate team are more than willing to help in your next purchase. Thank you again, and thanks for making the event possible.